Yo, greetings, goddesses, gods. Many blessings to you guys, Thank you, welcome to all the new subscribers. It is what it is, I'm gonna get down to it, you know how it is. Like to ramble off in the brain from the alternate universe. So welcome to the Arcturian News. I'm just gonna keep doing this, man, just keep rambling on. So what I'm doing is I'm going over last year's notes. What did I write last year? What was going on in the brain? What were we thinking about? Because that's where we're at now, right? It's all right here, right now. We're writing history. We're writing the future. We're speaking the future. We're talking to your future self right now in this very moment. But there is no future because it's gone now. I was just there, but now I'm gone. So where are we? We're not in the future. We're not in the past. That shit don't exist. You dig? Like it don't exist. What does exist is right now. And how do we can collapse them. Here. Now. Boom. Collapse. Collapse the past. Collapse the future. Done. We don't need that shit. This is where it's at. You really want to know shit? You really want to know the truth? What have you been writing? What have you been reading? That's it. You'll know. I wrote this last year. It says, it's been a while. Been plowing money. Ain't got no money now. I don't know where it's at. We've been plowing shit. Ain't been plowing nothing. Alright. We are aliens learning how to be human. Right? We're aliens. We're learning how to be human, learning how to interact, learning how to evolve this shit now, right? But what is a human? Right? A human has many functions. This is just rambling, so it's probably not going to make any sense. But this needs to be documented of how people with fucked up, how people deal with the way of life. This is how we deal with it. The fucked upness. The reality. Thinking, talking, acting you. If R was of this, you'll see how this human is animal and with animal instincts. Oh, if you are aware of this. Okay, so yeah, thinking, talking, acting, right? And I don't know what the hell I wrote there. I don't even know what I wrote there. But anyway. So if you're aware of this, you'll see how this human is animal with animal instincts. Wow, right? Like, yeah, like we are animals of the earth because we're earth people. We are the original earth beings. But we have earth, so our body, still again, we're original earth beings, but the consciousness is not from here. It is from here, but it's from all over. It's from however far you can see. I mean, that's the consciousness, the energy within this body, earth energy. Right, all these solar energies, all this other energy stuff. Wow. So humans are easily manipulated through sounds, words, and images. Right on. I can see. I fully agree with this. It's very easily because you know why? Because of the memory. The memory, like you read something and then an hour later, you're like, what the fuck was I reading? And you can't find it. And then you don't even remember what you read. You don't even know what the fuck was it about. Like, then so, and just communicating with people, sitting around and people's memory is just not, you can't remember something from a few years ago. Like, and I've seen it happen in families. People argue over about shit that they thought happened, that they don't know happened, that they believe something else happened. The memory is so easy it's easy to manipulate anybody. Very easily. This is not my intention here, believe me. This is not an intention to manipulate anybody, but manipulating myself into believing shit. It's in other words, tricking the mind to see well, make reality, respond to this type of perception, or any perception, because we're in a made up place. So the conscious eyes needs to see everything to overstand. I wrote understand this time. This was written in January 9th. So overstand. I wrote understand, but I don't speak that shit no more. I was like, I wrote overstand a year ago. I use overstand. It's overstand. So it seems it's the ego. Ego is starving for survival. If ego doesn't have what it needs, it'll go in panic mode, right? We get the anxiety. Oh, fuck, man. Fuck at this. This, that, this. You work yourself out. You feel that. Fucking man. You know what I'm saying? This is chronic, and this is anxiety right here. This is it. So it's starving for survival, right? Because fuck, money, food, gas, job, sex, beer, drugs, you name it. So you go in panic mode. It says this rejecting your soul back to a dark place or put on hold. That's what that does. So when you get all this, it's rejecting your soul. So like your soul was getting insulted by this. Like, what the fuck are you doing, man? What happened? We were one just a second ago. We were there, man, and now you got other. No. So ego will then abuse the soul, like as it has been. This is what we do to ourselves. We fucking rip apart ourselves, rip out our soul, all this shit, destroy our body. That's basically what we're doing, and the psyche's like, dude, what are you doing, man? So but the ego is this big scary monster, right? But when you see through the big monster, the soul has spoken and is awakened. It's the constant state of survival mode. Survival. That's our animal instincts. That's where we connect with nature. Right? What does the flower want to do? The flower survives to give pollen to the bees, and to be beautiful. That's all it knows. It's not aware of its color or any of this shit. It's just aware of life, of fucking just there, of nothing, right? Nothing. It doesn't know. It just knows. It's what it's doing. It just knows. It doesn't know, but it knows. You dig? Like, there's two sides. There's two different universes right next to each other. It's amazing, right? Like, okay, so I'm gonna keep reading. This ain't much. Bear with me. This is how I gotta document. If I document this, this is, who knows what the fuck any of this shit is. So check it out. So this is the survival mode. We're in the survival mode where we've rejected the soul and all this shit. So dive into this abyss, right? Just dive into it and dissect the monsters we created, right? Basically, which are thoughts. So anything is from thought anyway. We get thought about this survival mode. You kicked in the anxiety, right? The stomach and the heart, and all this shit's going on through thought. That's all it is through thought. This is where we can just collapse it. Right here, right now, you just collapse that thought, and it does not exist. Collapse it. It doesn't exist. So monsters are actually negative thoughts. What? Say what? Okay. So the more negative, the bigger the monster gets. You dig? You know, you can get yourself in a heart attack. That type of shit. Think about it. You know. That's why we have positive things around us to remind us who we are. So what that is telling me, like all this stuff that you look into, you read about this and this shaman and witchcraft, and you read into shit that you know, that it's attracted. Right, here we go. We surround ourselves with things that we're attracted to. That's the attraction. Like, you know, like this, or coloring, or singing, or speaking, or thinking, or writing, or some certain crystal, or a feather, you know, you dig, you know, or a Palo Santo, that type, etc. And but why are we attracted to these certain things? Because it's helping us get out of that dark place, right? It's all about connection and communication with it's ancient wisdom, right? The ancient wisdom way is to just live right now. Worry about now. Don't worry about now, but just do now. Just do, right? Act. How do you act? You just take. Nothing will get through if you don't anticipate, right? If you're not participating in it. So think about that for a moment. Moment. All right. Blessings to you guys. Thank you for getting a hold of me. Thank you for reaching out, or whatever you want to call it, or whatever fucking word you want to use. There are no words here. Remember, there's no words here where we're at. It's made up. It's all made up. Fantasy land. I'll see you guys soon. Be fucking real. Be unique. Be inspirational. And broadcast. I love you guys.